Hello, Paul Pluta on the Archie Luxury channel, and today I want to discuss size. Is size important? And I gotta tell you, I'm coming back to an old friend, my Rolex Explorer 2. This is my trusty critter, and I absolutely love it. This is fuckers, one of the greatest wristwatches of all time. Now, the problem is, fuckers, is that so many nasty fuckers out there think that it's too small. That's right. This is a 40 mil watch. So, let's have a look at this here. So, when I say 40 mils, what we're talking about is measuring it from here to here, excluding the crown. And if we do that, we get a reading of 40 mils. 40 mils on the Explorer 2. And I gotta tell you, I think in many ways this is the perfect size wristwatch. But then we have a look at something like my IWC Ingenua. And this here is actually 42 I'm getting 42. But it's a big hefty fucker. Look at that. Big hefty fucker. 11 mil fuckers. Actually it's more than 11 mil. This is nearly 14 mil. This is a big, hefty fucker. And I gotta tell you, you think that's big, wait till you see some of the Breitling monstrosities. Breitling monstrosities. This fucker here is 48 mil, nearly 50 mil. 5 centimeters across, fuckers. This is huge. 50. It's actually 48, almost fucking 50, 49, 48 mils. That's a huge size. And I gotta tell you, what do I think? Well, it's interesting. After wearing my IWC Ingenua for a week, I'm back with this little baby. This little baby. It's so small. And yes, I love the Cyclops. I do love the Cyclops because when you get over 40, your eyesight goes downhill. And I gotta tell you, that's my size watch. 40 mil for a sports watch. And I gotta tell you, dinner plate specials, what is your view? What is your view on these things? And I think, you know, 42 and a half mils, that's sort of the max, the absolute max. 50 mils, whew, that's huge. Do you really want to go that big? So, I gotta tell you, I put this little baby back on my wrist, and it feels so light. I feel like I'm wearing nothing, fuckers. Feels like I'm wearing nothing. And that's the way wristwatches are going. They've gone big, but they starting to come back a bit. And it's not just how the watch is, the actual physical length. They can play with the lugs. They fatten up the lugs, the bracelets, all these tricks. Like, you've got to remember, the new Submariner, ceramic Submariner, it's still 40 mil, but they've fattened the lugs up, see? So, you know, it wears bigger. So this is all perception. Rolex itself there, what have they done? Well, they released the Deep Sea 44 mil. They released the Explorer 2, 42 mil. The new Explorer 2, I should say, 42 mil. And they had Day Date 2 and Datejust 2. But what's gone and happened? Well. They've realized the size is too big. Datejust is now date 40. They didn't really they didn't release the fanfare and said we're doing 3 sizes, 36mm, 42 and 40. No. They just sneak it out there. And it's kind of like PR spin. They don't want to talk about the failures. They just talk about the positives. And I got to tell you, the perfect size, even Patek, they had the My World Time's 37mm. That was early 2000s, 2000 that came out. Then they went to, in 2006, 39.5. And in 2016, they released a new World Timer, 38.5. So they're moving back a bit. Trying to get that sweet spot of size. They don't want it too big. So, what do I think? The Explorer 2, I actually like that size. I think that is a very readable, nice size. 42mm, that's probably about my max. And I'm a big guy. So, you know, things are moving back, but I don't think we're going to see the 36mm days for gents. We're not going to see 33mm Pateks. I think the Pateks are a little bit smaller than Rolex normally. That's why I think the World Time that I've got, the 37mm 5110, could be the sweet spot. But this is the fashion, the size of these pieces. They grew too quick. And the hormones in the chicken hadn't caught up yet. The hormones in the chicken. So this is the reduction in size. They've gotten as big as they can. Now we're going back a wee bit. So it's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'm Archie Luxury on the Paul Pluta and the Archie Luxury channel. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.